Marriage is beautiful. It's a God-given gift. It's a picture of Christ and the church. It's a sacred covenant that mirrors heaven's love. But even something God created can become an idol when we want it more than we want Him. You may say you're just waiting on the right one. You may be praying with faith, serving and standing in expectation, but deep inside, you have to ask, is this desire heading me to the deeper trust in God, or is it distracting me from Him? Because when something consumes your thoughts, defines your worth, and influences your obedience more than God Himself, that's not just any more desire anymore. That's worship. And marriage, as holy as it is, was never meant to be worshipped. So we go to the first thing that shows that you are idolizing marriage. And if you are doing these things, you need to stop. The first one is you measure your worth by your relationship status. You define your worth by that relationship that you are in. When being single feels like a failure because you think it's the reward of getting married. So if you are single, you think that you are a failure. But I guess, and I know, we should use singlehood as a gift because it's a gift where we develop ourselves, where we are shaped, where we are modeled and equipped so that we can be prepared for marriage when it arrives. When you feel less than, when you feel incapable, when you feel inferior, when you feel that being in that status of a relationship defines you, now that shows you have and are idolizing marriage as it is. When your identity starts to revolve around being married, now that's when it's a clear indication that you have started idolizing marriage and you should be careful. The second thing is that you pursue marriage more than you pursue God. You have read all relationship books. You have listened to all every podcast, every dating podcast. You have followed every couple out there that you all you know. But in real life, your prayer life is dry. Your devotion to God is dry. You feel spiritually dead and empty because of just idolizing on feeding on that content about marriage. But you don't take your time to go into prayer room and pray and seek God and pursue God. So that's an indicator that you are still in that idolizing stage. The third thing is that you're willing to compromise your values just to have someone. You once had standards. You once had these values that you had, but now you justify red flags. You tolerate a spiritual imbalance and silence the Holy Spirit's conviction because you have come to a life, a moment where you've settled. You have settled for what could be instead of seeking God for who He is, instead of desiring God and asking Him to help you stand on your standards, on your values, and to follow that. Know that what God's have for you will never take you out of the path that He destined you to do, to follow. Any desire that leads you to disobey God is no longer holy. It's something that should be you should check and do away with it. The other thing, the fourth thing, is that you think marriage will fix loneliness. You think marriage will fix your loneliness, your brokenness, your insecurities. You believe that once you get married, your life will feel whole. But marriage doesn't erase wounds, it amplifies them, it exposes them. It can heal what you haven't given, it can't heal what you haven't given God access to. So you must give God access to you so that He can heal your wounds, your past traumas, your insecurities, your brokenness. Because marriage will expose you, it will not heal you. So don't idolize. this thing. Don't idolize marriage, thinking that it will fix your loneliness. And when you expect a spouse to do what only God can do, you'll burden them with the weight of carrying your traumas, carrying your burdens. And they remember they were never meant to carry these burdens for you. Only Christ can really do that. The fifth one is you're mad at God for not giving you what you prayed for on your timeline. Let's be honest, your faith is quietly turning into frustrations because you've prayed. Yeah, we do pray. We ask to have faith, but sometimes we feel like it's taking long. But remember, God's time is the best. Is the best. You compare yourself, you complain, you question, and somewhere along the way, your heart started to believe that God is withholding something from you. But maybe, just maybe, He's protecting you. God is protecting you from making you your marriage your idol, from making your marriage your master. That's why He's protecting you. That's why He wants first to build a relationship with you. That's why He first wants you to know Him so that you can serve your family well. You can be the priesthood of your family. So marriage is a gift, it's not a goal, a calling, not a curse. So, and it was never meant to complete you or fix or define you. So, if God hasn't answered the prayer yet, trust this, that He's more interested in forming your heart than fulfilling your timeline. So let your desire lead you to deeper devotion, not quiet your desperation. Hope this video really inspired you, and I really hoped to open some of your eyes for those who are single Christians, and I really hope to see you in my next video.